Okay, that's my house. At least until tomorrow. That's when I'm going to sell it. I've owned it for 4 years, lived in it for 2, and tried to sell it for 2, about 2.5 years to be honest with you. Let me tell you about Paul Friello. He's the man who sold it. Okay, I met him almost 2 years ago. We had one agent, someone we knew, and there was one almost buyer who now owns that house. That was a vacant lot. They bought that instead of doing ours because that agent couldn't close the deal. Then we interviewed a bunch of agents. Paul was one of those, and I'll be honest, he did a good presentation, but we went with the guy who was going to be cheaper commission. I know, crazy, because he couldn't get the listing correct in the MLS, or then he'd say he corrected it, but then it wouldn't be corrected, and then and he had somebody too, came real close to closing. He just needed more time, but he just couldn't get that one to close. So we didn't go. That was after the first year. Then we rented it out for a little while, and we decided we would ask around. We asked a lot of people in this market. We came up with an agent that we thought would work. So we approached that agent, who had sent us every 2 days, sent us mass mailings all the time. We thought this was going to be a winner, but all that agent did is put it on the market, and nothing happened. So after 18 months, I came to Paul, and he was very gracious. I had been in contact with him for a year and a half. Every few months we would talk, and he was slow and steady. He didn't get all mad at me when I chose someone else. He just confidently said he could sell my house. And I got to tell you, people say the fall isn't the best time. Well, we had more people look at it in September than we had in the whole of the spring with the other agents. All spring long, nothing. So I don't know what it was. Was it Paul Friello? Was it Caldwell Banker? But I do know this. When there was an interested party, Paul landed the deal. It was the third interested party, but the first one that the deal actually landed. So thanks, Paul. I really appreciate that, because as you know, it's been kind of tough for my family to have 2 houses at the same time, and this is a tough enough house to own on your own. To own 2 houses is pretty tough. So we really appreciate what Paul Friello did for us, because 21 days after putting it on the market, he had us a contract. And that contract was 96-97% of our asking price. We could live with that. So thanks, Paul. I appreciate all your help.